and they're all participating in 2 other tags. It's hashtag Sunshine Saturday at Becca's Happy Place and hashtag Siblings Saturday at Special Angel Art Dolls, for where it's Saturday for anyone watching again. And for us here in Australia and New Zealand, it's Sunday. So they're also participating in hashtag Spotlight Sunday at Playful Reborns. Now, the spotlight, not only is it on the Weston Reborn crew, but it's also on to their new baby space that I've set up. I mean, it's always going to be a work in progress. These are just dolls. So this room also has to function as a bedroom for when I have visitors. So I've set it up so that when I do have visitors, all these things here on this bed disappear. They literally disappear. So people aren't freaked out about, you know, sleeping with a bunch of dolls. So let's get on to the new babies space. Now, I loved Belinda's video from Belinda's Babies she did the other day entitled Check Out My Baby Space. And that's what I also called my room too, my new babies space, before I even saw Belinda's video, instead of calling it a nursery. Now, I have Belinda's video linked below as well. Now, in that video, she didn't use the word nursery. She considered her new baby's new space as her baby room. And it's where she spends time with her babies, whether making them, dressing them, videoing her channel there, and just enjoying them in all their glory. And Belinda, what a great job you've done. I mean, I know the hassle and energy it takes to clean out a room and do it up for any hobby. I mean, I've just done 3 rooms for 2 different hobbies. So, and this is what this video is showcasing. So good on you, Belinda. And I know you've got some progress to do, you said. You know, there's things still yet to be done, and that goes with anything. We've all got to think, you know, nothing's ever finished when we do things, but you did a great job. I loved your space and your reborns, and I loved your VOP reborns in their beautiful pram. That is a gorgeous, beautiful vintage pram. So if you haven't seen that video yet, guys, go to Belinda's Babies. I've got the link to that video down below. Check that channel out. Now, mind you, the Weston Reborn crew space is very simple. I'm renovating my home. Well, people call it renovating. I call it I'm fixing my home. So there's things I'm altering, changing, trying to make different while I'm fixing it. I've decluttered a lot of stuff that didn't need to be in here. And you know what? Junk journaling helped there. I went through everything to see what I could use for junk journaling. So that's what helped me on the progress of making this more of a new baby space for the reborn babies, which this is what the video is going to be. Now, it's a very small room, cozy at the same time. I mean, I put in some shelves over here. Sorry about the glare from outside. So there's a little shelf there that I put in for the other dolls that I have in the collection. So let's go through. We'll have a bit of a tour. So this is one of the bedroom doors. That's my front door. Now this is a little clothes rack. It slides in. Sorry, I should have done that quiet. It slides over to the bed about here. If I want to get to the bed, it slides over. I can move it out of the way. And it's just got their baby doll, the clothes that need to be hung up. So this is a lot of the boys' shirts that I dress them in. Isn't that a cute little outfit? I need to get some more baby hangers because trying to use normal adult hangers for baby clothes, yeah, it just doesn't work. I've also got some doll clothes, as in not the reborn dolls. So here we go. Some beautiful dresses that came off the dolls. I'm trying to think. Sorry, that went a bit too fast. Oh, the dolls that I showcased in one of the other videos. Here we go. We've got an example over there. So the other dolls that I got, I don't know what they're called, porcelain dolls. Some of them porcelain, some are not. So that's their clothing. I took them off to wash them, and look at that beautiful dress. And some of these dolls, I couldn't put it back on. So I got them hanging. Yes, yes, those watching from the junk journaling world, that's Chul. But I'm not going to destroy that one. I have another dress that is absolutely destroyed that has some beautiful lace and Chul that I can use for junk journaling. That is drying in the sun right now, so I had to wash, but it just disintegrated when I washed it. So if we go over here, there's a little bassinet, which Dominic actually sleeps in. We have some of the boys' decorations here and the good old rainbow in the clouds. We have my Cabbage Patch doll. We've got the Emily Button doll. We have this porcelain teddy. Trying to, oh sorry guys, there you go, take the glare out. That little naked baby that Abigail, my granddaughter, plays with. We've got, here we got Shane and his little play toy. Anna, Serenity, Dominic. Look at all their little plush toys. Brentley and Artie. Now, just some of the toys here. Now, I've used the frame of my home as shelving for the other dolls that I have here. We've got my Me Too dolls. I love all these hats. They're not my hats. I don't wear them, but they're beautiful display hats. They're from my darling friend, Nairi, who passed away a couple of years ago at 96 years old, which this, people were asking about this crocheted blanket on the wall. Oh, it's a bit busy on the screen. That really made me spin. She actually crocheted that for, I would say 40 years ago. Maybe more, I don't know. She wasn't crocheting when I knew her, and I'd known her for at least 30. So something she did before I met her. So yeah. And this is actually that's a massive jewellery container. It is actually, it's beautiful. I'd like to show you through it, but I'm actually going to, put in their dummies, the dummy chains, because those side doors actually open up to hang necklaces on there. So everything that's Reborn related will be going in there. I got given this rocker. It's actually my granddaughter's rocker. She's now 10 months old, so she's outgrown it. And there's also a bassinet that I got given, not that one, which my son's girlfriend gave to me for my Reborn. So how supportive is that to be giving me? I mean, they do freak out about it, but they know it's part of my life that I make them. So, she gave them to me and it's in good nick. So that's where Serenity lies most of the time. This is where I do most of my videoing, is on this bassinet. I have a piece of board that goes on top of that with, a blanket sitting over it. But this is where I do, as people know, do my videoing. Because, we'll just let that focus, that's, people see that crocheted blanket. Oh, there's the other tripod. It was horrible, guys. I mean, my hand's probably not doing it any better either. And my chair, now Brent bought me this chair. It swivels and it goes back. You can lay back in it. And it has a matching footrest, which doesn't fit in this room, but I have an Nairi's footrest stool under that bassinet. So sometimes, and I need a bit of comfort, I need to grieve and cry. I come in here with Brentley and sit with my babies. So yeah. Still got the, so if we go around here, still got the baby clothes drawers. You've got my laptop there. So I'll move the laptop. It's very blue. Sorry, guys. I haven't got my light on. So we've got this beautiful doll still. So I got her here up in safety. Just some little, display items. But I am going to also use this as the videoing area for the Reborns when participating in hashtags. Now if we come over here, this is the the bassinet that I was given from my son's girlfriend that my granddaughter was sleeping in. She's in a cot now. This is a beautiful round blanket, woolen blanket. I love the edging, the different coloured edging. So I got that, as well as the blankets that you saw the babies all on, the blue, green and the blue and white ones. I bought all them just yesterday or the day before as props for the I think I shouldn't have done that, for props for the videos. Now this is some of my works in progress here, now this is where I actually cure them. I use air dry, so in the heat, you know, they need to cure. This is a fabulous place for me to cure them. So I've started on this one's hair, but all these other ones have got hair to do. This one is just a practice. It's an Emily doll. I'm looking for a body for her. I just did some practice creasing on her and practice hair things. So I don't know why she's in there. I just got her in there. This one, I've forgotten what Polly. This is Polly by Jade Warner here in Queensland. Hope that's focusing, guys. Sorry. So I painted that kit. It was a second-hand kit, but isn't it got the most cutest face? And she's got some hair coming, as in she's got some hair, what we call micro-rooting hair, mohair that I've micro-rooted just the front bit. I've got the back to do. That's Kyra there. Where's my finger? There we go, that's Kyra. I think that's Sugar down below, but this is, yeah, Polly by Jade Warner. So for my junk journaling friends, we call it rooting in the hair, but we use a felt needle. So we're actually felting in mohair into the heads. More realism. But I've actually started to, well, I first started Prisma pencil and then painting over top of the Prisma to get that realistic 3D look. So we'll go to my reborning room. This is my cure cupboard. I've been in there a while till I finish getting the hair to be rooted. So let's go to my reborn space. Okay, this is the doorway to my reborn space. Please forgive me for the glare. This is the room with the most natural light in it, as you can see. So I'll try to stay away from the windows. This is just a cupboard that I also used for curing some of my dolls that I paint. But it's more of a, it's a cupboard that I got from a dear friend who passed away quite some years ago. So I put all my books in there, but I also use some of the shelves to cure. So here's my space. I've moved my office chair out of the way. Yep. So that's a doll I have in progress. She needs hair. It is actually the Quinlan sculpt. She looks so similar to my granddaughter that's now 2 months old. When she was born, I just saw Quinlan in her when she was born. So that's a toolbox it's my husband's toolbox, which I've actually put all my paints, my paint dishes, paint brushes, sorry, paint dishes, and that in there. These are all my sponges, my eyes, my felting needles, magnets in there, and this is my table. So here we have one in progress. Just finished doing her hair on her head. So this is, now this baby needed to have a full set of hair, but which I was going to micro root, but sadly I've just been given the diagnosis of I've got degenerative arthritis. Now I got that from COVID, funny enough. I got it during COVID, and my hands, my whole body was aching when I got COVID, which was only just last year. Never got COVID before then. So we were very thankful here in Charleville. So anyway, when I came out of COVID a week later, my hands still ached, my knuckles, especially my right hand, which is my working hand, is my functioning hand. And I couldn't even close my hands to make a fist, to hold a pencil, to do anything. So I literally would have to hug a jug after I've boiled it, just to get my hands, to get the pain away, but also to get them to function so I could grip a cup. It was just crazy. So that was last year. I've only just gone to the doctors about it because they wanted me to wait 6 months. So I waited a year. And it's only the fact that I have to hug a jug that I can function. Now, as you can see, this kit, for those in the Reborn community, this is the Alicia kit, I'm quite sure. There's her limbs. Now I started her in November last year, and I've only just done the hair. Now, I prismed her hair, painted as well, and I've mohaired it as well, if you can see that. Try to make it to look fuller, because my hands just can't cope with, imagine micro-reading this whole head full of hair. It would, one, you need the patience and the time, and I definitely have the time, but I just don't have the hands. So I thought I'd try that, and it does look somewhat full, but it's not as full, like, you know, the full head of hair where you can't see the scalp. That's what it needed to look like. So we'll might have to get another head. Now, this kit here is an Ali Noops kit head. I only just got the head. I was given some limbs. Now, I got them for next to nothing price. It's the Luca kit. Now, I think Kitty at Little Waddle's nursery mentioned how Ali Noops' kits originally were German vinyl, and they were quite hard. They were hard to even root in. So, which this one is hard. It is bendable, but not very bendable. Like, look, I can't even squash her cheeks. Now, if we go back here to Alicia, I think, or Aisha, look how I can, you know, I can really bend her. I can push in her hair. I can't do that with the Luca kit. Oh my goodness, no. They're very hard, but apparently German vinyl is great to paint. So I've got her just in there because I've just finished cleaning her. I was really disappointed the limbs didn't come, but for the price I paid for the kit, you definitely can tell that the limbs are from a doll. Beautiful detailing on the limbs. I'll show them in a minute. They're behind me. So this is as you can see, it's an Aunt Getty's photo of a baby here. This is my husband Brent, and these are his nieces. He worked at the Glasshouse Tavern, and there was an artist there who did this comical portrait. So that was, I think, 2012, 2011, something like that. So anything art comes in my room here. So there's my paints. So this is the outfit I'm going to be putting this doll in. Beautiful, well, I think it's a crochet number. It's either this one or that one. So I'm just getting her ready for a friend. So we have the good old Quinlan. It's not her body. I just grabbed a body that I had. I know we probably can't see a lot. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't have really done that. So she's ready to be put together. No, she's not. I've got to do her hair. Okay, so here, because it's very dusty in Charleville, this is my curtain that I can just push back. I'm doing this one-handed, guys. I can push back, not that I need to, oh that's right, because I've got this cradle on it. Okay. And it has other stuff in here. This is where I do put my works in progress that I need to keep working on, as in painting, on these shelves here. So they don't get dust on them. Really good setup. I've got the Knox kit up there. He's been sitting there for months. Been a bit slack. That's my husband there as a baby. So that's who Brentley was custom made after that photo. It was the only photo we had of him, and it was black and white. I mean, Brentley was only 1 year older than me, and my baby photos are in colour. But that was a black and white one. He didn't have any colours. So it's a full, nearly a half wall of shelving. Yes, you did see what you thought you saw. I actually used them to mop up paint. So there's some kits there. That's a Jade Warner kit as well. I think it's the Aiden kit. Now I don't know what this kit one is here. It's the second-hand kit I've stripped. Yeah, there's a heap of limbs in here. Now these are from, they need stripping as well. They're not a Reborn doll. They're a Vel, I think, I'm not too sure. I think these are Baby Behringer limbs, but they came with a Vel Shelton kit head. Now I'm trying to find, oh, and here are the limbs that I got for the Luca kit head. Now, look at this. They are hard. They don't even bend. So it definitely isn't part of the Luca kit, which it doesn't worry me, but look at the detail on there. Absolutely beautiful. I mean, compared to this, look, you can bend it. It's not hard. Oh, sorry. So yeah, so look at the hand. This is the hand. I mean, that's absolutely detailed. So if anyone knows where these limbs are from, I'd love to know. They have the marking. Does it have a marking? It does. I'm just trying to find it. I thought they did. Yes, they do. It says JS007. Can anyone read that? Bit hard to do this one-handed. My hand's getting very sore. Yeah, so some more shelves under there, pads, as in disposable mat pads, which are actually for babies. My water, I do have some odorless spirit or solvent over there. So yes, I do have some, I think it's Genesis Heat Set paints. I have not used them. I was going to trial it out, but I'm changed my mind because I don't have good lungs as it is. So I'll put that limb there. So yeah, just some more shelving with some kit bodies. So that is my Reborn painting room. So I hoped you liked this Reborn painting room tour. So let's get on to the junk journaling space.